What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another daily ref guest video. My name is Ryan of the Phenomenal Fan Media Group on the Phenomenal Fan Media YouTube channel. Shout out to Jolly Olive and the John Boy Media team for providing us with daily and consistent baseball reference pages for us to look at and guess who they are. Now, I said at the beginning of this video, welcome back to another daily ref guest video. And you might be saying, how could this be a daily series if you haven't done it in 5 days? And to that, I would say, great question. No comment, no response. I got nothing for you. Went out of town this past weekend, Friday through Sunday. Thursday, I was preparing for it and got caught up doing some other things. So we haven't recorded in 5 days as far as ref guests, the daily ref guest goes. So we have count them, 5 ref guest opportunities today. And going into it, or at least the last time we checked on the 22nd, we got our February record above 500. We're at 11-10 for the month of February. So we have an opportunity today to really create some serious momentum, create a big gap. We're going to give ourselves 3 minutes per baseball reference page to go through, and we have Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and today's Monday, February 27th. 5 opportunities to go through, 3 minutes apiece. We may get some of them quicker than that. We may have to use all 3 minutes and get some. We may not get some as well. But my ultimate goal here, if you have 5 to add on out of 11 and 10 from our previous record, I think ideally we're going to have to get up to, 15 and 12. 16 and 11, somewhere in there. Or wait, my math off there. 15 and 11 or 14 and 12, or whatever the case may be. We can't lose more than 2 out of these 5. We just can't. It can't happen. So we're gonna head straight over to the browser. We're gonna go over to the ref guest page. These are all brand new. The last one we did here was this February 22nd, and it was Chris Young, outfielder Chris Young, if you guys remember that. So we have the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, and today, an hour ago, the 27th. So what we do, as you guys know, is we make this screen a little bit smaller. We open the tweet. We right-click, open link in a new tab. And wait, I guess I did it wrong. Open image in a new tab. Okay. It's kind of small. I haven't done it in a while. Oh my gosh. All right. Open image in a new tab. Okay. There we go. All right. So this blue one is the 23rd. So that's Thursdays. Click here on the image, open image in a new tab. Now I got the swing of it. That's Fridays. And I cover my right eye, guy, just so you know, so that I can't see the right side of the screen, right? Like, so for example, we go down to the 22nd here. We already did this one. But when you click on the image straight up like that, the first thing that comes over on the right side is the replies that usually have the answers. So when I cover my right eye, I can't see that. I don't know what it says. So anyways, we got the 23rd, we got the 24th, right click here, open image in a new tab, pull it down. Okay, that's the 25th. Again, open image in a new tab, pull it down, that's the 26th. And finally, 27th, open image in a new tab, boom. All right, here we go. Actually, really quick, we're going to close these and go back. Okay, we're good. All right, we're good. So, I don't know what any of these are. I haven't seen the replies. I'm going to go straight through it. I'm going to be as honest and high integrity as I possibly can be. 3 minutes on the clock. I got 3-minute timer queued up. We're going to go all the way back to the 23rd. Can you name this former All-Star starting pitcher and 2015 World Series champion? Can you? Can you do it? You have the blue right here. We're going to click on it. We're going to scroll in. Former All-Star, starting pitcher, 2015 World Series champion. So, 3 minutes on the clock, starting now. 259, 258. Let's rip it. And right away, it's a Padres guy. He was an all-star in 2007 on the Padres. He was a starting pitcher on the Padres. I got to think a little bit on this. Okay. 2007 was the Padres. The year the Padres had to play the Rockies in the one-game playoff. Some starting pitchers for that team. Jake Peavy. Not him, because he'd have a Cy Young over there, and I know it's not him. Chris Young? No, Chris Young never played on... Wait a second. Did he go back to back? Did Jolly Olive go back to back Chris Youngs? I know Chris Young played on the Royals. I know he played on the Padres. I'm pretty confident in Seattle. But the whole Mets thing is a little bit weird for me. He didn't really play much for the Mets. But what's sticking out to me is the Kansas City 18 starts, 34 games. Meaning he came out of the pen a couple of times for that team. And I think that I kind of remember that happening. I know that happened in the postseason. For the Padres, I know he was an all-star. I know he gave up a inside the park home run to Ichiro in San Francisco in the all-star game. So I think after it's all said and done, the only other guys I could think of were Jake Peavy and other guys, but we didn't have anybody else in that little time frame, that little window, as a starting pitcher that would have been an all-star. So I'm going to lock in Chris Young, final answer here, with about 30 seconds remaining. What we're going to do is we're going to close this. We're going to pop this open. The other one. I see what you did there. Chris Young 2 days in a row. So he did it. All right. So we got Chris Young. Chris Young, the other Chris Young. So back-to-back Chris Youngs. Love that. Okay. So that'll move us on. That'll put us at 12 and 10. 12 and 10 for February so far. All right. That's 1-0 on the day. I think that's like 4 in a row, if I'm going back and remembering correctly. But now we move on to the 24th. Can you name this two-time World Series champion with a gold glove in center field? It's the red one. Two-time World Series champion, primary center fielder for Philadelphia and the Giants. Two-time World Series champion. Oh, that's right. White Sox in 2005. And then the Giants in 2010. So 2010 Giants. You have to think of some of these guys on that team. That's a little bit older. You know, I guess I was like 13. Okay, let's look at the type of player he was. So 2007, far and away, as I always do, forget to set the time. 3 minutes and counting. Yeah, I started looking afterward. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, so 2 years in Philly. Philly, by far, his best year was 2007. By far, his best year. 27 homers. White Sox, Philly, San Francisco. You start to look through or think about those Philly teams. Primary center fielder. Giants. White Sox. I got it. I know who this is. This is Aaron Rowand. Aaron Rowand. Right-handed guy. Kind of like arms straight out when he would hit. Made that catch in Philly where he ran full speed, face into the wall. Guys, if you guys remember that, if you haven't seen it, go check that out. Crazy catch. Basket catch over the shoulder. Literally caught the ball with not even a step left to the center field fence in Philadelphia. Smashed his face into the wall. Like, crazy play, but he made the catch. And he is a two-time World Series champion. I know he played on the White Sox. I know he played in Philly. I know he played in San Francisco. So we're going to lock in Aaron Rowand. Final answer, Aaron Rowand. We're going to open up the tweet here. Really think you're going to Aaron? Oh, see, look, there it is. This guy responded with this picture of Aaron. This is after he literally just face first into the wall. Like, the first thing that hit the wall was his nose. Like, crazy. And he was running full speed. There it is. There's another one. Aaron Rowand. Like, he smashed into the wall. So we get Aaron Rowand. We've gotten, I think, 4 or 5 in a row. We're now at 13-10 in the month of February. 13-10. 13-10. Okay? We're going to go back to the tweets here. February 25th. So that was what, Saturday? Got it. Can you name this former pitcher who led the league in games started twice? You can do it. Got the purple one here. We're going to drop it down. And away we go. All right, so this one already, I can tell you, I think I'm going to struggle with this one, but we'll give it a go. 3 minutes on the clock, 2:58 and counting. Looking at some of the notable potential teams, like Arizona, Milwaukee type of guy, Chicago. He went Texas for the first 4 years. And then in 2003, he went Texas. He started with Texas, Toronto, and then Toronto to Milwaukee. And then Milwaukee for 4, Arizona for 3, back to Milwaukee, and then finished up with the Cubs in his final year. 2009, he gave up just every time he pitched, he gave up home runs. He gave up 103 homers in 30. He gave up 2.5 home runs a game. Brutal. But 4.12 ERA is pretty good. So Arizona starting pitcher gave up a lot of homers in 2009. Trying to think of some of those 2009 or like some guys that are sticking out for me. It's like a Giovanni Gallardo, but I know it's not him. I know he pitched in Baltimore. Yeah, I knew I was going to struggle with this one. Like Trevor Cahill, but it's not him. Joe Saunders, but it's not him. Like a Chris Capuano type guy, but it's not him. Milwaukee. Yeah, this one, I just, the Arizona, it should help me. I don't think I'm going to get this one. Arizona, Milwaukee. 2007 Diamondbacks was that Rockies team that got to the NLCS. Yeah, I don't know. Joe Saunders, like a John Garland type guy, but he pitched on the Padres too. Yeah, I don't know who this is. I got 30 seconds left. Giovanni Gallardo is like the name that's just like I can't get over that name. I can't get past it. So that's gonna probably end up being my best guess here. Arizona, Cubs. Led the league in starts twice. Wow. Pretty good year in 04, 05. That's the timer. Yeah, I mean, Giovanni Gallardo. That's my guess. I know that's not him. But what were we before this? 13-10 because we're 11-10 and got 2 in a row. So we're 13-10. Doug Davis. Doug Davis. Who is that? Who is Doug Davis? Oh, Doug Davis. Doug Davis baseball. Yeah, let's just cool it off. See, I was kind of... Oh, as the camera comes way out of focus right now. I was kind of on that right path with, like, Joe Saunders, like, lefty, kind of mid-soft tosser. We didn't get Doug Davis, and honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. So now we're at 13 and 11 for the month of February, and we got 2 left, and we have to bang these out. We have to bang these out. Can you name this 3-time All-Star closer for the Twins? Honestly, if you want me to be honest with you, I don't think I'm even gonna look at this one. Okay, no, we're gonna look at it, but I am almost certain I know who this is already. Because if you think about all-star closers, anyways, we'll look at it. Okay. 3-minute timer is up right now, 2:58 and counting. We're gonna zoom in here. So back in 2014, or I think it was 14 or 15, right? The All-Star game was in Minnesota. And I know that they had a closer. This guy, how many saves? Where's his saves at? Yeah, he was just really, really solid. 36 saves in 13. 34 saves in 14, 32. Then I think he dealt with some injuries, and it just ended his career, just like phased him out. But I remember in that All-Star game specifically, again, I have this weird, just photographic, creepy memory, but the All-Star game was in Minnesota, and it was Derek Jeter's last All-Star game, so it was a big deal. But I also remember with the All-Star game being in Minnesota, I can't remember, who the managers were. I could probably think of it in a second. I think it was John Farrell, actually, the American League manager, the Red Sox guy. There it is. He brought in the 2 Twins All-Stars at the end of the game to close it out in the battery mates of Kurt Suzuki, the catcher, and Glenn Perkins, the closer for the Twins. So I believe this is Glenn Perkins. That's going to be my submitted final answer with 1:48 left. Open it up here. Glenjamin Button. Okay. Thank you, Trevor Plouffe. But yeah, Glenn Perkins is it. So now we're at 14 and 11 for February. Glenn Perkins. That one was like, for me, I don't know why, just crazy easy. Can you name this former 2010 Rookie of the Year winner? I haven't seen it. I don't know who it is. I'm just going to tell you also, with a guy's career starting in 2010, I would be shocked if I didn't get this one. 2010 Rookie of the Year award winner. Final one as we're 14 and 11 going into this final stretch here. So, he's a pitcher. Okay. 2010, he was a reliever to start his career. And then he kind of didn't have many starts, but he's just a bullpen guy. 2010, 40 saves. Bounced around. Interesting. Oh, this is what's his name? Neftali Feliz. This is Neftali Feliz, right? He was the closer for that 2010 team. He was a young guy throwing just bullets, dude. And then, yeah, after that, I think he had some injuries. It looks like in 2012, big injury. Came back in 14 for the Rangers. Traded to Detroit. He signs with Pittsburgh. I recognize him pitching on all those teams. I even remember in 2021, I do remember him being on the Dodgers briefly. So, yeah, I think this is Neftali Feliz. That's going to be submitted. Final answer, Neftali Feliz, World Series legend Neftali Feliz. Neftali Feliz, Tigers legend. Great day. 5 to go from, and we go 4-1, and the one we miss is Doug Davis. I'm good with that. So we came into the day 11-10. We go 4-1. That gives us, 15-11, right? Yeah, 15-11. I've said before, as we go to our calculator here, I've said before I want to finish at a 70% clip, or 700 winning percentage. I think 70%. Yeah, that's 700, I guess. Whatever. And we're at 15-11 right now. So actually what you do is 11 divided by, oh wait, no. 15, hold on. 15 and 11, that's 26. So what you do is 15 divided by 26, and we're at, 57. That's not good. All right, well, either way, we're above 500. We're 4 games above 500 for the month of February, 15-11. And today's the 27th. Tomorrow's the 28th, and we skipped one. So we're going to finish with 27 total. We've already locked in our 20, our above 500 finishing for the month of February. We have one more to go tomorrow. We could get to 16-11 or 15-12, but we've put up a pretty strong showing, I think, so far. Good bounce back towards the end of the month, because we struggled towards in the middle of the month. I think we were 2 or 3 games under 500, and now we've bounced back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys got these as easily as I did, and if you guys got Doug Davis. Doug Davis was bananas, like a bananas pull. So either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like it. Be sure to subscribe. Go check out our other videos on our channel, guys, if you guys enjoy this type of baseball trivia sort of content. We're also going to be putting out a full-length ref guest video that they put out last week, World Baseball Classic themed. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll catch you guys in the next one.